Your flirting sucks because you focus way too much on openers, on makes, on DSV stories, on premise, on statement of intent, and all these outer game stuffs. But if you genuinely focus on inner game, then flirting becomes very effortless, very natural, and very effective. You must understand that your outer manifestation, how you get expressed as an individual in this three-dimensional world, is a function of what goes on inside of your mind. If you have written bad programs in your subconscious mind, then how you express yourself into this three-dimensional world is going to be bad. People are going to be repelled by you. Not only that, you're going to face a lot of mental health issues like approach anxiety, panic, anxiety, depression, and all this sort of emotional turmoil. They are just a product of bad programs in your subconscious mind. They are just a product of bad inner game. Now, you must upgrade your inner game. When you do that, all of your anxiety, panic, depression, mental health issues, emotional turmoil will vanish. Right words will start to flow out of your mouth. You'll just know the right body language to embody. Your presence will be enough in order to magnetize anyone that you desire. So, in order to upgrade your inner game, you must focus on two steps. And these two steps, I discovered them when I was going through a severe mental health crisis during lockdown. I suffered from anxiety, panic attacks during lockdown because I could not go out and game. I had to stay with myself. And I was a really bad company for myself. If I cannot be a wonderful company for myself, how am I ever going to be wonderful company for any girl in this world? That's not going to be possible. So you need to fix yourself first. The moment you start to upgrade your inner game, suddenly you will be a magnet for all the wonderful circumstances, for all the wonderful girls. They will start to find you. You will move one sequence of event after another sequence of event, and suddenly you'll be having a wonderful dating experience. All of your mental health issues will just go away. So in order to upgrade your mental health, in order to upgrade your inner game, the first thing that you need to do is Yoga Nidra. People like Dr. Andrew Huberman call Yoga Nidra as non-sleep deep rest protocol. When you do Yoga Nidra properly, you are guiding your awareness through your body parts one by one until you achieve a state of relaxation. Your brain waves are going to be very slow and coherent. Alpha brain waves and theta brain waves will be created. When you're having an anxiety, panic, approach anxiety, when you're super worried, your brain produces high beta brain waves, which are not really healing, which are bad for your brain and for your body. But when you do Yoga Nidra, your brain will start to create these healing brain waves. Not only that, you're also going to be very close to the source energy that is present within every life form in this entire universe. Each and every one of us is a manifestation of source energy or divinity. We are all made in the image of God. This is not a religious opinion. The very reputed science journal named Nature has declared that this entire universe is completely spiritual and mental. You might think that this universe that you perceive through your five senses is material and physical, but it's not. All the things that you perceive to be material is just spiritual, but in compacted matter form. You think I am matter? No, I'm just a spirit. I'm just a source energy that is compacted into a material form. Everything in this entire universe is a manifestation of source energy. And when you do Yoga Nidra, you become very close to the source energy. When you become very close to the source energy, you have the power to create the life that you desire. Now, after you do Yoga Nidra, what you're going to do is you start to create an imaginal act in your mind that signifies that you're already an amazing person. with no longer panic, with no longer anxiety, with no longer depression, and all the girls are chasing you in this imaginal act. For example, you can imagine that you're walking into a venue that previously triggered your panic or anxiety, but now you're just having a blast in that venue. All the girls that you like are approaching you. You're touching their hair, you're kissing her, you're smelling their perfume. These girls are complimenting you on how peaceful, on how relaxed, on how powerful of a human being you are. Your friends and your family members are complimenting you because they see a dramatic change in your behavior, in your attitude. They are saying to you, "Oh my God, Mark, you're so peaceful and relaxed all of a sudden. What's your secret?" Now, if you provide enough sensory vividness to this imaginal act, meaning the things that you can see, hear, smell, taste, feel, do, then this imaginal act becomes very real to your brain. Your brain is so objective that it cannot distinguish between this imaginal act and an experience that you have in this three-dimensional world. Now your brain will start to be primed to have this amazing experience. And if you keep mentally rehearsing this imaginal act over and over again by holding your attention on this wonderful imaginal act, then you are going to derive feelings from them. Feelings that are equivalent to whatever you have imagined. You have imagined that you're now an upgraded version of yourself with an amazing life. So you're going to feel the equivalent emotions of joy, gratitude, empowerment. Now your body is also primed to have amazing experience. Neville Goddard, a very prominent spiritual leader, said, "Imagination creates reality." But right now your imagination is weak. So in order to make that imagination really potent and powerful so that it actually materializes into this three-dimensional world, you need to have a very receptive attitude of mind, and that is possible through Yoga Nidra. When you have a very receptive attitude of mind, you imagine wonderful things happening to you, you provide all the sensory vividness to it, and you derive feelings from it. And that imagination will get externalized into your three-dimensional world. This is how you change your life. This is actually how you become a master of flirting. You do not need to learn all these kinds of pick-up tactics and game tactics. Just change your inner game and the right words will start to flow out of your mouth. All the things that you have imagined will actually start to happen in your external reality. Girls are coming to you in your imagination. They must come to you in your external reality. They must kiss you and they must be with you in your external reality. That's a law. That's a divine law. It's a spiritual law. You do not need to do anything in your external reality. Simply change the mental impressions, the imaginal act in your mind. Simply start to embody these elevated emotions, and everything in your external reality will fall in place. So, if you want one-on-one coaching with me, where I will hold your hand to success and I will help you develop a supreme spiritual confidence, where you are no longer going to experience all this anxiety, panic, depression, and mental health issues, and I will help you develop a very powerful inner game, then message me on my Gmail or my WhatsApp, which are linked in the description box down below and also the pinned comment section down below. Subscribe and I will see you in the next video.